This is the video this morning, or this is the video we're going to do because we have to get the engine off that we picked last night. We went for a 4-hour ride. It was an 8-hour day for us to go get the engine. I think it was worth it. The price that we paid for it, well, I'll tell you what we paid for it. It was advertised for $1,000, and we offered $8,000, and he accepted. So now, when we got home last night, it was so dark we didn't unload it. We just tarped it up so nothing got to it. Here in Nova Scotia, you really have to be careful with the weather because it'll ruin whatever you have. I've ruined a few engines over my days, and it's not because I want to, it's because I wasn't able to look after it right. But anyways, as we picked up this engine, it was advertised as a 312, and then, I didn't jump on it. Then it was advertised as a 368 Mercury engine. And then as we get it, and as we bring it home, I don't know the engines that well. All I know is, it was a 50s to 60s engine that I could either put in the Merc out front that we have chopped, or I have a car in the building called Elvis that I could put it in there. And it'd be really nice to get a motor that, matches up, I guess. But as we've, as this morning or last night, as we did a little investigation when we got home, I think what we have is a big block Mel engine. And what that means is Mercury, Edsel, Lincoln. So it's a 430 big block is what we have. And the reason I'm saying that's what we have, by the size of it, and by the valve pan covers. On the valve pan covers on the 368 and the 312, they have a bolt going through the valve pan cover. This does not. This has the big M for Mel. This engine could run anywhere from 375 horse to, I think, 3 1/4, 315 horse. It all depended on whether the car needed to be what they say that it was quite thirsty, that engine, so they decided they would put a 2-barrel on it at one point, and a 2-barrel made it 315 horse. But this would be the engine in the day, for $800. I think that we got a good deal. I really think that we got a good deal. I think I'm not getting it, Mike. But I think we got a good deal. And yeah, it's awesome. It's something more than we expected as we bought it, eh? We got the starter with it. We got the generator with it. We're missing the fan pulley and the fan. Manifolds are on it. Motor mounts are on it. We got the transmission also. That's good. That's always good. You have to jump on stuff like this if you think that you need it, or it's, that's what we do. We jump on it. But I'm pretty stoked, thinking this is a 430 big block. Wow, eh? I don't know what to say. I think it's quite something, actually. I would gladly put that in one of my rides. And what I plan on doing is getting Doug down. Doug's always telling me, oh man, you got to flip him over and check the crank and gauge and all that stuff. You know what? I'm probably going to get Doug to come down and help me do that on this engine. I think it's worth it. I know one thing. She's heavy. I wonder if I can crank it back a little bit with... Yeah! See, this is some of the problems that we have, and what has to happen is this engine... What has to happen is we have to have the trailer back at D&M's, and they always know that we go pick something up when we get a trailer, so we have to have it back by a certain time. And I don't want that to come off the 2 blocks there. I'm afraid it'll rock and roll on me a little bit. Yeah, I can jack it back with this a little ways, as far as it'll go, I guess. Anything to pull that back? Maybe I'll hook it to something. I don't know, baby. Yeah. So, for the money, turns over good, I was surprised how well it did turn over. Like, wow. Must not been up and on compression stroke or something. Turns over. Kind of wondering if there's any compression in there. But anyways, we'll see. How am I going to pull that off, baby? I don't know either. I'll get something with a bar and pry it back probably. I just don't want to flip off the boards, you know, and get rolly. I got a drive shaft there. And this time of year, everything gets buried, so you can't see anything when you want something. Cut a piece of wood, metal over there. Try to slide her back. I don't know if that'll push it back some or not. Oh yeah. That thing's so heavy. That thing is so heavy. I can't get the... I think I'll have to grunt and try to push it off, I think. That's what I gotta do. What's that? I couldn't even get it on the dolly cart, I don't think, to get it on the dolly cart, you know what I'm saying? Once I roll this back, I think it's gonna be unstable. But I'll just have to hold it, I guess. That was a good push. Do another one, I guess. Gear it out. It's slippery too. Yeah, slippery too. Get any push. I was saying to Jolene the other day, or yesterday, we need something like a forklift or something, I think. Jesus. We haven't got a chain on that yet either. Yeah. And what to say? I guess I'll do it one more time. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, I better get something on that. Well, it'd be nice. See, I can't, if I don't get this up, then I won't be able to get the legs on that, and then that doesn't look like it's gonna go in that far, you know? You know what I mean? It'd be nice to get it down on the ground. Oh, it might go. Hope we don't fall over. Huh? Yeah, yeah, that's what's holding it up straight. That's what's holding it up straight. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right, baby. Just kind of wonder, is she gonna go down for me? Ah. Wow. She can roll over quite easy right now. Get off. Man. Anyways, I gotta strap this up and get it holding, or get a chain on it so it does not fall on me. That's what I'm worried about. It's falling on me. It's good there, just like that. Looks like they had a bolt there. Yeah, I could use a strap. These are the times that we try to be careful. These are the times, right here. That wouldn't fit in there yesterday? No way that would fit in there. Just wondering if I should try to pull it down more. Because I can't, like, obviously, obviously. I could put the legs up on that, I suppose. Here's my tube we knocked off. I don't want to stand on that too much. There's just, we got to change. What's that? Well, no. It's just when I get it down, I'm afraid that once I get it going down further, it'll slide, I think, a little bit further. I'm just afraid of the front oil pump, but it doesn't look bad. I'm afraid it's going to roll, is what I'm afraid of. You know what I mean? Roll over. I don't want it to roll over, but we can take it down a little further, I guess. Try to hold it up as I roll it down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I lost my boards. Yeah. That's how she rolls, baby. That's how she rolls. What did we caught on? We caught on something now? Oh, that board's jamming up on us, isn't it? Making us... What do you think? I'm just guiding it now. Just guiding it now. Cool. Keep going again. Nothing's hurt. Yeah, I wonder if... Yeah, I think I can pick it up there now, no problem, I think. Put this on either side. I'm not sure what kind of transmission it had in it, but this is he said the cable for reverse. Kind of weird, never cable for reverse, but... Or there's transmission in it, but I mean, what kind of hookup it had at the dash for that to be there. Yeah. So for the money that we paid for it, I'm really happy, you know, for what it is, or what I think it is, a Mel engine. Something like that would win the 62. We have a 62 with a 390 4-speed, 6-pack. The 430, I think, is the biggest engine that you could get in the 62, I think. I'm not sure, but it might have been Ford's first big block. Maybe 58. Be right around when Chev had its first big block. The 348 and the 409. Ford must have wanted to outdo them and make it 430. Obviously. So then after we get this engine off, we'll have to get it inside. Obviously get it inside. Then we'll have to get it up on something to tow it around with. And then we'll have to take the trailer back. And then we'll have to, you know, it's just it takes up your day. It really does when you're going to do stuff. But I think this engine's well worth it. I think we'll do that. Put a little something underneath the... Put some brakes on her. I need a small chain is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get a small chain, sweetheart. It's probably in here on the... I said small. There's a piece of chain. Yep, we always pick up the engines when we think that we're... Yeah, I'll just take that one out and put one in there. We'll see what size that is. Got my heels on today. Got my heels on today. Fit that? Wow, that cruddy. there. Not big enough. Look at that piece right there. This bolt is out. I want to put it in there, I guess. Might need a washer. Doubt it. How it going first thing this morning? How it going? 9/16. I might as well be safe than sorry. I'd put a washer around that, but it's not going to haul through that big chain. That chain looks nice and tough and rough. It's not pulling through there. Get her hooked up somewhere else in the front. Get the doors shut. I even had to shovel the snow to get the doors open, you know what I mean? That's how you say Canada. Shovel the doors open, huh? There we go, going the wrong way. Rough morning. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Should work. There's another bolt there, but I see another chain. Oh, ground on her. Boy. Wow. She hadn't been apart for a while. She hadn't been apart for a while. I'd like to get that out, but Jesus, something else. Get that out now. Look at that. There's a bolt right there. There's one right there. Water pump right there. See it? See if we can get that one. See if we can get that one. Just trying to find a bolt that I can get the pick the engine up, that's all. I don't want to twist anything off right yet. I'll wait a little while. Maybe I can have that one. Water pump wouldn't break, put on that one. What do you think, baby? No, yes, no, maybe. I just wanted to end that. We won't lift it very far off the ground, just far enough to that now, would you? Almost. And there's one thing I don't know. I asked him if it was a 2-barrel or a 4-barrel, and I'm going to find out as soon as I haul this bad boy in what it is. I'm going to take that tape off. He had that tuck tape on there when I first got there. I don't know if he knew or not, but he didn't know. So we're going to find out. I'm thinking it's a 2-barrel by the size of it, but we'll see. And if it's a 2-barrel, we can always buy an intake for it to make it what we want it. Couldn't we, baby? We'd buy an intake for it. Hey, where did I put that? Did I just take that with me over here, did I? Yeah. We'll just get up enough to... There we go. Get up, pull it off. I don't want to get up higher than that. I don't trust the damn thing. And I don't want to wreck anything. It's got some weight on that. It's bending that bolt. We'll have to get that out quickly. Jeez, look, can't even get the, it's heavier than the stand. It's, you know. Yeah, I understand that. But we're going to what? Try to get it in anyhow. It's called the one-man gang. Yeah. One-man gang. She's kind of just fetched up big time. That bolt's turning on the bending on the front. I want to break that off in there, that's for sure, but I just want to get it off and get it in the garage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get it in the garage. Shut the door. When I jack up on it, she's jacking up on the transmission, digging that down in, so that's what's holding me up. See, it's not even on the ground over here. That ain't helping none. My brakes, right there. As soon as I get that in past that crack, we got her. The Queen's got a crack, and we don't talk about her. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hey. I slide that way. Get that in here. I know. Pull the engine. This is stuff not to be messed with. This stuff will hurt you. And that's why I got it on the ground. This stuff will hurt you. You gotta be careful. All right, as I got it there like that, now's the time of truth. Do we have a 4-barrel or a 2-barrel? What do you think, sweetheart? What do we got? What's your guess? Oh, listen, I'm on your side, but hope for the best, right? Hope for the best. It's like Christmas morning. I got to open this morning. I got a gift. Had a bunch of dog shit in it. Buddy asked me, he said, "What you get for Christmas?" I said, "I got a dog, but I can't find it." She's a 4-barrel. Is it? She's a 4-barrel. Look at that, would you? Huh? Awesome. She's a 4-barrel, folks. 430 4-barrel. That's what the big dilemma was, you know. Not dilemma. I wanted to know if it was, as we did research last night, we brought it home. She's a 4-barrel. Awesome. So that's our picking that we did yesterday. We didn't film it because Jolene was in the truck. We were in the snow when we got it. She still had to finish her article and get that sent off. I think she did a good job on that. Jolene's very thorough. And that's what we did. We picked up a 430 big block Ford 4-barrel. 58, I would say. He was advertised as 57, but 58 was first year Ford, I think. Yeah, we're very happy with it. We would have bought it if it's a 368 or a 312. We wanted an engine for one of the rides. There we go. Look at that. Huh? Sometimes the thrill of the hunt does not work out. And other times you get more than you expect. And generally, we try not to expect because there's always disappointment with that, eh? But anyways, I think it turned out well. The guy that sold it to me, he was friendly, he was good. You know, it was a good deal. It was a good deal because he was happy and I was happy. He helped me load it. The young fella helped me load it there. They helped. And I appreciate it. And I'll have your trailer back just as quick as possible, D&M. Have a good day, everybody. We're happy about that. This is the deal. This is the deal when you go and do stuff like this. There is a lot of work involved. You know, stuff just don't magically appear. You have to put in the work to get it done, or if you want it. You know, if you're searching that marketplace or the old cars or whatever like that, you still have to put in the time, run, make decisions. That's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. Man, I'm happy about that. Huh? You happy with that? She's a 4-barrel. This one, I'm not going to try to ruin it. I'll try to keep it inside. We've got a Hemi in there that I left outdoors. And the reason I left it outdoors because I didn't have anything to move it. So I put it in a vehicle and wrapped it all up. And it does not matter here sometimes. If you wrap it up, they still seem to, yeah. What time is it? No? Getting close? Yeah. We also got the starter and the generator. That's a big deal. You think about this when I say this. Say if I paid $800 for this engine. Now, if I was building a ride and I need an engine, if I bought a parts car, $1,000, you still have to take that engine out. You have to disconnect it. You have to junk the car. How much money does a person save when you buy an engine and it's out on the floor? How much time was spent taking that out and putting it in the building, covering it up? Yeah, so to me, for the price that we paid, and where it's complete like this and it's there on the floor, you couldn't ask much more than to have, you know, a complete engine, excuse me. But it's cool. Very happy with it. 4-barrel 430. That's what we got. It's not really 430, but it should be. It's supposed to be 375 horse. 375 horse. Now let's get real. I don't expect it to have 370 horse, but I'm allowed to say it if the books do, right? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to pull this out, and we're going to go to D&M, and I'm taking my sexy to breakfast. And then we're going to go back and work. Try to get something done, you know. Doug found some 17-inch wheels yesterday. All we have to do now is find out the bolt pattern. I think he's got 5 on 4.5. And if he has, we got the tires to fit at 17-inch. Woo! Jolene's car will be coming together little by little. Doesn't matter if it's rims, hubcaps, or whatever. As long as it's going forward, it was going forward.